sit here and we're going to be the ones showing you around Liberty Wildlife. I just want to see from you guys, before this field trip today, had any of you heard of Liberty Wildlife? Raise your hand. Oh, I like that. Yay. All right, how about raise your hands if you've brought an animal to our hospital before? Oh, good, a couple, all right. Now raise your hand if you've been here to walk around this place before.
Oh, wow.
Wow, okay. Now raise your hand if you've never been to Liberty Wildlife before. Awesome, welcome. Between that mix there, I want to see if you guys have a general idea of what Liberty Wildlife is or what we do. Do you guys have any ideas that you can tell me? Yeah. We rescue some animals. We definitely. You guys have done some research. That's awesome that you know about Liberty Wildlife. Well, so I call Liberty Wildlife a nonprofit wildlife rescue, rehabilitation, education, conservation organization. Yeah, I've been working on that for a while. But I'll break that down for you guys. Nonprofit. And that leads to the conservation point of our field trip, and that's you guys will hopefully have a better understanding of these animals, learn a little bit more about them and their habitats, and then when you leave here, you'll be my conservation messengers, teaching other people about taking care of wildlife. Do you think you'll see tigers here today?
No.
Do you think you'll see elephants here today?
No.
Do you think you'll see owls here today?
Yes.
Yes. So we only take care of native wildlife. And that means animals that live here in Arizona naturally. So if you were to go for a hike on South Mountain today, go along the river today, or even just hanging out at your house and watching out the window to see things fly by or scurry by, those are the things that we take care of. And like you said, you'll see a lot of birds today. We are known for birds, but we take care of all wildlife. So we've got mammals, we've got reptiles, we have a room that you'll go into where you'll see some of our snakes and some of our smaller mammals. But our hospital will take care of pretty much everything. We've had plan of attack today is we're going to stay in here, have a bird presentation, then we're going to divide you guys up in half, and Teresa and Laura will take you through a couple different rotations so you can see everything else. We're not a huge place, so we have smaller rooms, so you guys will rotate. We'll come back in here for a little bathroom break, snack break. This is your home base, so you guys can leave backpacks and water bottles and everything here. You're the only ones here on site today, so everything will stay safe in here. After that little bit of break, we'll go out onto the trail where you'll see our eagles and our condors and other things. And then we'll end with a feathered friend waving us goodbye. We have really easy rules, and you guys are old enough that I think you guys have probably had to follow them in school, maybe in camp all week long. We ask that you walk everywhere today. We just don't want you either falling down or scaring one of my animals as you run towards them. So we walk everywhere. We keep normal level of voices. The birds love when you ooh and ah, but they don't like when you scream in their faces. So just normal talking levels. And then when we get out onto the trail, it's really important that you stay on the path that we have created. Some people like to walk off the path and crawl over some of the rocks to get closer to the enclosures. But what do things like eagles and hawks have to protect themselves when they're scared? Claws, talons, and sharp teeth. So we don't want you getting close to those. So we put those rocks there so you don't get up to the enclosures. So we ask that you stay on the path. All stuff you can do, right?
Yeah.
When you guys first walked in through the lobby, that's where the bathroom and the water fountain is. I put an orange sandwich board that says restrooms and water fountain out there, so if at any point you have to go, just look for that orange sign. It'll point you to the door where those are. Do you guys have any questions before we begin? Yeah. So, well, with that was my intro. I'm going to turn it over to Laura and Teresa so that they can present some birds and continue with the field trip.
All right. Well, that concludes our field trip today. I heard great things about you guys. You're very polite. You follow the rules. You had great questions. So thank you so much for bringing good energy there. When I first introduced you, I said that Liberty Wildlife was a nonprofit wildlife rescue, rehabilitation, education, conservation organization. And I went through it all and I said, you guys are going to be my conservation messengers. And I just want you to think about when you first pulled in here and maybe thought that somebody had gotten lost on the ride here because there's a big hole in the ground across the street. And then while you've been walking around, I don't know if you've heard airplanes going off, you see businesses kind of around us, you can see the I-10 highway. It doesn't seem like a place that there would be wildlife. But right beyond our fence line here is the Peace Trail and the Rio Salado. And that Salt River flows 55 miles through our valley from Mesa to Avondale, and animals need water. So we see animals here in our backyard. Yesterday we saw two bald eagles soaring overhead. I hear coyotes howling in the wash when I'm here in the evenings. And we even had a bobcat walk right through where you're sitting and jump the fence to get to that water right there. So obviously, the point is wildlife is everywhere around us, even though we kind of live in a city. So you're in your own house, you might see things scurrying past. you are in their habitat, and it is your job to protect their habitat and to take care of these animals. So leaving here, I hope you guys have a new little respect for these animals, and you can go forward and tell people how important it is to watch out for them. If you find a sick, injured, or orphaned animal, you know how to reach Liberty Wildlife, or you know that we're here. You can go online and find us and hopefully get them here. We have a website, we've got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So there are ways to find us and learn more about us and share. And come back and visit. We're open to the public Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So if you like what you saw here and you want to bring friends and family back, come on back and teach them what you learned today. All right, we're going to head out through the gift store. We can swing by the classroom to grab any stuff that you left in there. And then there's also the bathrooms and water fountain on your way out. But I hope to see you guys again in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.